Who will go drive with Fergus now and pierce the deep wood's woven shade and down the level shore? Young man, lift up your russet brow and lift your tender eyelids, maid, and brood on hopes and fears no more. And no more turn aside and brood upon love's bitter mystery. For Fergus rules the brazen cars and rules the shadows of the wood, and the white breast of the dim sea, and all dishevelled wandering stars.
Pray for me, Stephen. Please, pray for me on your knees.
No. I can't. Mother, you know I won't.
Oh, Sacred Heart of Jesus. Oh, have mercy on him. Save him from hell. Oh, divine...
God! Isn't the sea a great, sweet mother? The snot-green sea, the scrotum-tightening sea. She's our great, sweet mother. Stephen, come and have a look.
You don't want anything for breakfast? A letter from me from Millie, and a card to you, and a letter for you. Do you want the blind up? That do?
She got the things. Oh, hurry up with that tea. I'm parched.
Well, the kettle's boiling.
Poldy.
What?
Scald the teapot.
James Joyce's Ulysses is generally thought of today as the greatest work of modern English literature. It's a novel of immense complexity, but at heart, it's the story of the meeting of two men in Dublin on the 16th of June 1904. The young intellectual Stephen Dedalus and Leopold Bloom, a humble Jewish advertising salesman. From Dubliners and his autobiographical novel, A Portrait of the Artist as a Young Man, to his final work, Finnegan's Wake, Joyce experimented with form and language. But it was in Ulysses that Joyce's creative experimentalism found its most perfect form. He wanted to take a modern man and present him in epic terms, to use every chapter to make some observation in a new way about life, and to use literature to sum up civilization. He wanted to capture the inner as well as the outer lives of the men and women he'd observed. Joyce achieved this in minute, sometimes shocking detail, and with extraordinary psychological insight, by setting down the apparently illogical associative thought patterns of the book's main characters.
Thanks. Newtown, Mr. Coughlin, Loch Owl Picnic, young students, Blazes, Boylan's, Seaside Girls. Ah, the tea's drawn. Silly Millie's birthday gift. Only 5 she was then. 15 yesterday. Remember the summer morning she was born, running to knock up Mrs. Thornton in Denzell Street. A lot of babies she must have helped into the world. She knew from the first poor little Rudy wouldn't live. He'd be 11 now if he'd lived. See him grow up. Hear his voice in the house, walking beside Molly in an Eton suit. My son. Me in his eyes. Strange feeling it'd be. From me. Ah, just a chance. Everything on it. Must have been that morning in Raymond Terrace. She was at the window watching the 2 dogs at it by the wall of the Cease to Do Evil, and the sergeant grinning up. She had that cream gown on with the rib she'd never stitched. Give us a touch, Poldy. God, I'm dying for it. How life begins.
Oh, what a time you were.
Who's the letter from?
Oh, Boylan. He says he's bringing the programme.
Bold hand, Marion.
What are you singing?
Now Cheetah Rem with J.C. Doyle. And Love's Old Sweet Song.
Do you want the window open a little?
What time is the funeral?
11, I think. I didn't see the paper.
That book.
Oh.
Shouldn't you? Put a mark in it. There's a word I wanted to ask you about. Met him...
Met him what?
Yeah, here. What does that mean?
Metempsychosis.
Yes, who's he when he's at home?
Metempsychosis, no, that's Greek. That's from the Greek. That means the transmigration of souls.
Oh, Rox, would you tell us in plain words?
Do you want another?
Yeah, get us another of Paul D. Cox. A nice name he has.
Reincarnation, that's the word.
You know, some people say we go on living in another body after death, and that we lived before. Now, they call it reincarnation. And some say they remember their past lives. And metempsychosis is what the ancient Greeks called it.
Does it smell of burn? Did you leave something on the fire?
The kidneys.